Emma,
Yeah.
could you come through here and look at the audio stuff on the camera?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Microphone check. There's a car. Okay.
Is that
All
going
right.
to be light enough? I think it should be.
I think it should be.
Yeah, so MLMs.
How I would describe an MLM, it's like it's called like a multi-level marketing scheme. Let's say I own the MLM. I've created it. I then say, hey, come work for me. We're selling tea. So you then sell tea. And everything you sell, I get like 5% of your profit. And then I'm like, I want more money. You should start recruiting other people. So then you get 5%, but then I get 5%. So you get promoted through recruiting lots of people. But because you don't get your money technically through recruitment, but through their sales, it's not a
Okay, so the
pyramid
money's
scheme.
coming from sales.
Yeah. I also find that they kind of use like the idea of a girl boss to bring young women in and just older women too. And like you can be your own boss, you can be a girl boss. And that's a huge, huge recruitment tactic.
Okay, COVID, in terms of the film. So we're just gonna have to film during lockdown.
Yeah, it's going to be
our
over
house.
Zoom interviews. We can film, at least we all live together, so it's like,
I
yeah.
think it could be exciting to explore the idea of drawing upon the fact that it's all going to be on Zoom. Like we could make it more focused on reaching people really far away.
That's
which
true,
is-
yeah.
Which is cool.
True, we can interview someone in New Zealand, as we were saying, someone in America.
Yeah.
I'm very open-minded. I want to see two aspects of that job. Negative
I'm
and
interested to see.
positive.
I'm interested to see the positive side because I don't even believe the positive side. Like,
I would
pretty
say
much,
I'm
I just
probably the
hate.
least open-minded.
I would agree. I don't view MLMs in a positive light.
I always have faith in people.
Yeah. I'm just interested because I hate them. I'm very much with you guys.
I think that would be interesting,
1, 2,
saying
3,
that's not a
4,
priority to
5.
her.
Yeah.
Do you think, we can ask if she thinks that she's lucky with her team? Like, do you think being friends with your sponsor has given you a more caring team than you would have otherwise had?
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think that's a good
That's
one.
8 questions.
I think that's good.
Another 8. But they're like serious questions.
Yeah.
What do you think, audience at home?
What do you think?
Tell us, leave it down in the comments.
Okay, we'll clap before we start. Natalka, interview.
Hi! Oh my god!
I'm Natalka. I live in Edinburgh in Scotland and I've worked with Arbol for a year and a half.
Okay, can you talk a little bit about the money that you made when you were properly doing the business?
You do not get any money unless product has been sold. They're complete commission, just like you would for your own clients, and you get like an override from the company, not from them.
Can you talk a little more about the wellness aspect of Arbonne and stuff?
Really good. I think I didn't actually realise initially how it well impacted myself, and it has helped me a lot in terms of like my confidence being a lot better. Like I'm more comfortable speaking to like people about things like was before. Thanks for having me.
No
and it was nice to
problem.
meet you all.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay. Tea. Yeah. Oh,
Cool.
That was good. That went really well.
I'm happy with that one.
She's just great. And I feel like she spoke slower today just without me even watching it.
Yeah.
You took lots of little pauses.
Tea time. I thought it was really interesting how yesterday she mentioned that Arbonne don't pay to recruit, and we were all like, oh, that's so good, that's so good. And today she mentioned it, how actually what happens is when you recruit somebody, you get a percentage, not of their sales or their profit, but you get one from Arbonne.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, that's interesting. So just now I googled the definition, the legal definition of a pyramid scheme, and it is you have to pay to your recruiter when you join.
Yeah.
Or
That's the
recruiter gets paid.
differentiation.
So that's how MLMs are legal.
If all MLMs were exactly Natalka's experience, I'd be in one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
like,
have an issue with
I
it.
wouldn't have an issue with it because she knew she wasn't gonna like probably make millions out of it. She just wanted the community.
That
She thought
was-
it would be a good like pastime.
You have Natalka's experience. I don't have anything inherently. I don't agree with it, but I'm not against it.
Yeah.
Can't feel my fingers.
Can't feel my fingers.
set up this interview now? Yes. Okay, let's go. I think we're nearly ready.
If you go back as much as you can so that I can get in here. So we'll definitely get the shot of
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
the computer.
Hello, I'm Veronica and I'm from Poland. I'm 23 years old and I've been working in MLM for a year now. Well, I recruit like between 2 and 5 people a week, and there is no pressure. No one is like telling me I have to do this. So if I want to grow and make more money, I know I have to recruit. And the pandemic actually started when I joined MLM. So I just figured that my job actually wasn't safe. Quitting the job in March. So I'm gonna fully commit to MLM. It got to a point that I'm making the exact amount of money that I made at the doctor's office.
So the girl boss, that is something that comes up a lot in MLMs. What does that mean to you? Is that something that you hear quite a lot?
I heard about it, but it's kind of in a different light. Mostly here in Poland, we just we're really proud of that we get to be independent as women, that we get to earn our own money. That is actually more sometimes than men earn.
Was that one good?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank
I think we have everything from you.
I think.
Gabby, do you want to come say bye?
Yes, I will.
No trudno, ale dobrze idzie, kończę za 4 miesiące i normalnie to byśmy sobie, wiesz, jeździły gdzieś, coś tam nagrywały, jakieś inne w ogóle tematy, ludzi byśmy poznawali, a tak to no nudne, jak oglądasz tyle tych filmów zrobionych przez internet i w ogóle, więc próbujemy to w ogóle jakoś...
Good spot.
Where on my
Oh my god, you literally just had them on. You literally just had them on and she's lost them. Okay. She said that like girl boss is like, yeah, being proud of your independence, which I quite like.
I also feel like, yeah, it's equally important there as it is here, just like female empowerment.
Yeah.
And being able to make money for yourself.
I feel like where Natalka just kind of got what she was like benefiting from it, like the mental health stuff, but Veronica's actually making a living out of it, which is interesting. I didn't think there were many people that do, like there aren't many people that do that. They are very heavy on the recruiting.
They definitely are not hiding that is the way to get promoted, and it's something to strive for. And the more people you recruit, the more you earn.
Which is a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Like, they're barely hiding the fact that they're a pyramid scheme with just some tweaks. Yeah. Is there anything else we need to say?
I don't think so.
I feel like we said we were done and then we had another little chat.
It should be in my schedule. Zooms. I can wear my glasses so I can actually see what she looks like.
My teeth like glow when I smile. Ding!
Got it?
She's here, guys.
Okay, can you go now? Go around. I'll go.
Go. Hi!
Oh, there's no memory card.
Oh, hi, can you hear us?
Hi, I'm Grace Morris. I'm from Bristol and I was in Arbonne for a day. So it started with a message on Instagram. She sort of sent me a page as well that I could look it up. So it was sort of, I had to look at that instead of searching it up myself. I wasn't encouraged to do that. But one of the things that stood out to me was that it was quite cultish because it's so lovely and it's so nice. I think that's where it sort of can suck people in because it's that sense of community. It's a sense of lovingness, you know? And it was very manipulative.
Okay.
I will say that after I realised everything, that's when I felt most used. There is literally a thing that people follow. It's this.
So it's like step by step how to recruit people and like what to do if they say no, say yes.
The good thing is that I realised the day that I joined what it was. It's a pyramid scheme. And that's when it sort of alarm bells and I was like, oh my gosh, it makes sense. Like that's when it all clicked.
Okay, we have to start now because Gabby.
Okay.
I can see how you get sucked in. They bombard you.
They just brainwash you, like they just really bombard you with information. And all the information was like biased information. She wasn't encouraged to go and do her own research. You were given the research.
I'm sorry to cut in. Is that like she was talking more about the language they use and stuff, whereas the others were like, nobody forces me to do stuff, nobody's pushy, like they're just being like, but she implied that they're like, hey hun, yes, they're pushy, and she made a fact to say that they actually are pushy.
I also like that she used the word cultish. I wrote it in capitals. Cultish!
It definitely
I was like,
cultish.
yes, that is exactly what we wanted someone to say, because it does seem cultish. Inside we go. Oh my god.
I have a wedgie, don't film me doing that. I'm glad to finally got a negative one, honestly.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Poor gal. I'm so glad you got her money back.
Yeah, oh my god.
I feel like it's a close call for her for a minute.
No, I think I'm getting confused. So, first things first.
What
tea.
is this one?
As it works, they have this like sleepy tea, or they have a bunch of teas, and for 15 servings, it's like a little sachet. It's $49.
Oh my god.
But that's only if you're a loyal customer. If
82 retail price.
I just don't like the weight loss products because they don't work,
They don't work.
and it's such an extortionate price for it.
Brianna, stop vaping, please. We are on the film set.
My name is Jessica Hickson. I am from the St. Louis area, and I was with an MLM for 5 years. I was the rank of triple diamond, so it is 3 ranks from the top.
Okay, wow. How many people did you recruit?
Like 600 to 800.
Oh my gosh.
And of course, that was like my entire downline. People under me were enrolling distributors as well.
Once you're at that level, you really start to see a lot of the exploitation that's going on. Did you experience that?
I truly felt like, why isn't everyone doing this? But then once I did take a step back, I started to see other things that were red flags. They should have been red flags, but then you're in this moment, and if you weren't in it and your mind wasn't wrapped up in it, you're not going to understand that. It's brainwashing. Definitely the girl boss thing was totally pushed hard. So when you're going through a tough time, you can't just sit back. You have to be on your A game all of the time. A lot of people like myself are recovering from being in an MLM because you have this PTSD that comes from it. And it's because of the way that the people treat you when you're within.
What are your opinions on current people in MLMs basically saying that the reason people don't like working for an MLM is that they're not working hard enough?
The system is not set up for you to succeed. No matter how hard you work, you're going to be on that hamster wheel, and you're going to be trying to play catch up the whole time, and eventually you're going to break and you're going to crumble.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you,
enjoy the
guys.
rest of your day.
Thank you so much. This time, the whole idea of brainwashing, especially through positive affirmation and self-help, was a lot more, it was obvious.
Yeah,
and
she
she-
mentioned toxic positivity.
And she used the word brainwashing because I feel like when I'm talking to them, I don't want to use the words brainwashing or cult until they use it, and she used both of them. Like, you can't, the only people you can blame are the people that created the companies in that top 1%. It's so, you can't like villainize someone
She was even saying,
for
like,
doing what they believe is good, whatever it may be.
I also wrote down she recruited fucked on.
Oh my gosh,
She was
between
saying,
700 and 800.
not just her recruiting it on her downline,
Yeah.
just as
Yeah.
total. That's a fuck ton.
She had a little pyramid like of her own. Everyone who's in them is just like a victim of the system that they've created pretty much, which is so sad.
Yeah.
Cool. That
went
well. I thought
I'm
that was
going
good.
to stop it
Gad
now.
did not talk again.
I did.
What?
She spoke.
3, 4.
Gabby spoke quite a lot.
Yeah.
One of the things that stood out to me was that it was quite cultish and it was very manipulative.
Okay.
I would say that after I realised everything, that's when I felt most used.
Quitting the job in March. So I'm gonna fully commit to MLM. It got to a point that I'm making the exact amount of money that I made at the doctor's office.
Uni. It's nice being back. It's nice being in this room again. Reminds me of
so strange.
Okay, do we want to just talk about the girls' feedback first quickly?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so I'll start with Natalka. She basically just was acknowledging that there are negative sides of MLMs and that she recognises that people, she said it shows you that there's people in it who just don't do it right and that there's a lot of negativity going around.
Yeah, Veronica said that MLMs aren't pyramid scheme, and in the movie we came across as very biased. Yeah. Technically,
Veronica is right, and like maybe we should have been more clear that no MLM is a pyramid scheme. Just they're very, very similar. So I think that's the comparison we were drawing.
I feel like there's nothing wrong with us being biased. We're making a film about it. Like, we're allowed to have an opinion.
But you have to be really like letting people tell the story, not us, because we never been in MLM, so we don't really.
I was in
Brianna was in an MLM.
Brianna, you can't cut it because it's hard to edit.
Did it go off? Oh no, technical difficulties. I was saying that Grace basically said that she was still really annoyed by the MLMs and they were still bothering her, and she just looks back at the experience and never again.
Am I meant to look at the camera? Sorry, I'm just getting weird. I just feel shy. Okay, hang on. Overall, Jessica saw herself in Veronica and just feels like no matter where you are in the world, these companies do just take advantage of people.
I feel she could say a lot that as none of us have really been in these MLMs, we can say our opinions, but they don't mean anything.
For instance, as well.
Film Brianna saying this.
Okay. Yeah, for instance, like when Veronica first said that she was making enough money to quit her job and fully commit to the MLM, we were really positive towards that. Yet, after hearing what Jessica had to say, her company encouraged people to leave, then it makes me question, and like Jessica said herself, it's crazy, even halfway around the world, MLMs.
I'm sorry.
Brianna was like, it's crazy, even